per FSSA, that is Food Safety and Standards Act 2001, the meat is defined like all edible parts, including edible offals of any food animal slaughtered in an abattoir that are intended for or have been judged as safe and suitable for human consumption. It should be only from food animal, and only the edible portion is considered as meat. So normally just after slaughter, what we have is not really the meat, that is only muscle. So it goes through a lot of changes, lot of biochemical procedures, then only it becomes meat. After slaughter, slowly there will be lack of oxygen supply, and then muscle cannot get the energy or OTP. So normally muscle has to maintain its structure. To maintain the structure, always it needs some energy. So when no oxygen supply, there will be slowly aerobic ATP production will be stopped. So then it will go for survival mode to produce ATP by anaerobic glycolysis. So at that time, it produces lactic acid, and that lactic acid deposits in the muscle and the pH goes down. So that's how there are so many other details. So ultimately, in this process, the pH will go down, and that leads to some other changes, release of some important enzymes, like we call catheptic enzymes. They are in the lysosome inside the muscle cell. And from those enzymes that act in the tenderization. Now, in this context, I should mention the rigor mortis. When there is no energy available, then there is an irreversible contraction, that is permanent ectomyosin bond formation. Then the whole carcass becomes stiff, or the whole muscle becomes stiff. So that time it is the most tough meat. So common people may not be knowing, if we have to eat the meat fresh, then either it should be much before the rigor mortis, or sometime we call hot meat, or we should wait for the rigor mortis to pass. All these changes should happen. Then that stiffness will slowly go, that we call resolution of rigor. In that, several factors will come. One major is catheptic enzymes, and then calpains, or sometimes we call calcium activated sarcoplasmic factors. So these changes happens and leading to a lot of desirable effect. Either it becomes more soft or tender, or it produces many compounds which gives it better flavor. So this process makes it soft and tender and flavor. That's how it becomes meat.